Hey ladies, hope you're enjoying your break and your time away from school. We'll get started rather fast starting next week on practice and kind of go in for our competition season. I could easily have shot a text or an email or remind about this, but I wanted you to have a little more of a face-to-face interaction where my heart is and one of the biggest things that we can do as a program throughout the year, and that's community service, giving back to those in need. We have an opportunity, been meeting with several families about lots of opportunities that we could be doing. I want something that is more hands-on, something that can leave more of a memorable experience for us to interact with those who are in need. And one of the things that have come up that I said, hey, let's do it. It sounds like a great idea, is working with the Down Home Ranch. This is going to happen next week, Friday. Next week, Friday. We have practice at 2 p.m. that day, but I'm canceling practice because this takes precedence. And what it is it's a ranch that they started a long time ago, and they have now built it where where adults with Down syndrome is basically like, what is life like for them away from the school system and as an adult, and what are they able and capable of doing? And they create this whole self-system out there that looks pretty phenomenal, what they do. And I would love to kind of get to know more about it, walk out there, talk with them, help them out any way they can. And they've asked us to come out next week, Friday, and basically just work in a greenhouse and help them, I'm assuming, with the nursery and take care of some needs that they have inside there. And then after that, I've kind of asked if we can sit down with them for a lunch, a sack lunch at noon, and just be able to hear their stories or be able to interact with them and talk with them and get to know them a little bit better as a person and us as what we do. And so this is big for me as a coach, as a head coach, as a mentor. I hope it's big for you to be able to give back. You know, there's a recent article that came out. I follow the San Antonio Spurs often because I think, Greg Popovich does a lot of things right within a program. Good, right, bad, wrong. You don't see him on the news for a bunch of bad stuff at all. It's just a wholehearted program. And that's one thing I can truly respect out of no matter what sport it is, whether it's soccer or football or basketball. It doesn't really matter. It's just that, is the program good? And what Popovich done, they started to give an interview, and you probably saw a recent article about this Christmas season. And he made a quote, I'll kind of outquote this, but he said, if you're rich as all get out, give back. And the whole purpose was, like, he has so much money, why hoard it? Give back to those who are in need. There's people out there who are in desperate need of something, and then we got people who would like to hoard the money. And so he's just kind of inspiring people to give back to the community. Your students, I'm a teacher, we're not rich, but we are very, very wealthy, and we're very, very rich in our effort and our love. And with Down Home Syndrome, the Down Home Ranch is an opportunity for us to be able to give back part of our richness and effort and our richness and love. And there's a great opportunity, but we need at least 20 of us. Had to have at least 20 of us. Hopefully every one of us in town can make this happen. I need just a thumbs up saying, absolutely, coach, I'm in. But it's going to take place next week, Friday. I'll shoot a little text out, remind about the details. Just give it a thumbs up, ladies. I'll see you soon. Take care.